My name is Eric Silva, a music education major at the University of Houston. In this video, I will be demonstrating basic trumpet maintenance for its main tuning slide, valves, valve slides, and a few other issues that you may or may not expect in various situations. Let's get started. To start our procedure, I highly recommend having a towel right under the trumpet to prevent scratches. I also recommend that you do all of these steps before practicing. With situational instances with the valves and valve slides, the main tuning slides care can absolutely not be practiced when performing with an ensemble, as it is half of what makes your sound on the trumpet sharp or flat, the other being the embouchure. Likewise, we are going to start with this first. To begin, pull the tuning slide out all the way until it comes loose and looks like this. Set it gently on the towel under your trumpet and grab some slide grease. I have here the Herco brand slide grease. Other brands include Yamaha, Bach, and so on. Open it and take a little bit with your finger, just like this. About this much is all you need. And simply apply it gently to your tuning slide. Be sure to get the other side. Wipe any excess off your finger off the towel and simply slide it back in. Work it out a little bit so that everywhere on the slide is lubricated. Afterwards, take a little bit more of the towel and wipe off any excess off of the piping. And that covers the main tuning slide. Next, we will go over maintenance for the valves. Sometimes you might find that the valves get stuck and have to pull up on them, or maybe a little bit hard to press, in which there's likely an issue with the valves not being oiled well enough. To start, we will unscrew the valves from the valve caps like this. Once they are completely loose, simply pull them up to about this level to where they cannot fall out. Once you are here, grab some valve oil. I have here Alcaz Fast brand valve oil. Other brands include Blue Juice, Yamaha, Bach, Jupiter, but I definitely recommend Alcaz Fast. Open it up by twisting down tightly. Next, take out one of the valves and simply apply it in a straight line. Any excess oil will fall into the towel. Another very important thing to note is that there is a number corresponding to the valve number on this little brassy bit right here. Always make sure that it is facing towards the lead pipe and not towards the bell. Not doing so will cause the piping and holes in the valves to not coincide with each other and not allow any air to get through the trumpet. Once you are done, simply screw, or rather twist, the valve cap back in. Looks good to me. And simply rinse and repeat for the other two valves. Here's the second one. Apply in a straight line, very gently squeezing the bottom. And again, the number 2 is facing towards the lead pipe. And the same with number 1. And that covers the valves. Next, I will demonstrate valve slides. Very similar to the main tuning slide, this step requires slide grease again. However, when you press down the first valve and release the first slide, you will notice that there are 2 brassy bits. These both need to be lubricated with slide grease. Gently set your first valve slide down. Grab a considerably less amount of lubricant than for your main tuning slide and apply for both sides. Also do this for the trumpet's brass bit. Wipe off any excess on the towel and insert it back in, holding down the first valve. Work it in to make sure that it is properly lubricated and wipe any excess off with a towel. Moving on to the third valve slide, turn over your trumpet to easily access the third valve slide. If you have a Bach 37, or maybe other models, there will be these two bits that keep the third valve slide from coming out. Simply unscrew them, twisting them to the left. With those out of the way, we can properly remove the third valve slide. And if you also have a Bach 37 model, you may notice this little bit right here. This is for you to pull so that you can empty out any spit that comes out of the third slide. Gently set both of these down. Grab the same considerably less amount of lubricant for the first valve slide, and we'll start by lubricating the smaller part. Wipe off your excess and reinsert. Work back and forth to make sure that it is properly lubricated, and wipe off any excess with a towel. Moving on to the main slide, reapply your finger with slide grease and apply to both sides. After that, simply reinsert the third valve slide and work in like the other ones. Wipe off your excess. Don't forget to reinsert the bits. Like so. And just like that, you're once again ready to play. Thank you for watching, and happy practicing.